I can almost guarantee that if you spent less time on your phone, you would achieve your goals faster. The average person spends 6 hours and 40 minutes a day on their phone. So I made it my mission to change my soul-sucking iPhone into a productivity machine. It's very easy when you turn your phone on to get distracted by all of these external things. And you listen to any productivity gurus, which I am not. They will say, don't check your Instagram in the morning, don't check your emails first thing in the morning. And with all of these apps that have literally been designed to keep your attention, to keep you sucked into the machine, it is becoming harder and harder to do so. So this is what I've done. I started to think about my phone and the ways that I was using it and the ways that I could change it to help me get closer and closer to my goals. So I really stripped down all of the things that I was wasting time on and put mental kind of barriers inside of there of I do not want to be using these apps, or I want to be using them significantly less than I am at the moment. And I want to promote my usage of apps that are going to help me get closer to my goals. So things that I was wasting time on throughout the day was, checking social media, checking my investment account. I did a little bit of research and I found this app. It's called Blank Space. So my home screen now really looks super boring, super plain, and it's literally got the date. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 apps that I want to be using more, and has got rid of all of the other apps that I don't want to be using. It was a one-time purchase of £23 or something, so super worth it. And what you do is you set it up that you only put all of those apps that you're going to be using time and time again. Obviously my job, I literally sell apps, so I need to have certain apps accessible at some points, and that's why I've got all of my Disciple apps in a folder here for demos and stuff. You can see if I go to my app library, then if I was to click on Instagram, it will say the app is locked and I have to complete a breathing exercise to unlock this app. I'm just going to do it for demo purposes. We'll just unlock it. It sends me a notification, and then we have to prepare. We have to do some meditation. I never thought I'd be doing this on camera, and then once you've done that, it will say good work. Do you still want to unlock Instagram? To which, if you've taken that breather and you think, you know what, I was only going to go on there and scroll, you might say no and just lock it again. But we can say yes, and then it will show you how long do you want to unlock it for. So I could go onto there and I could say, you know what, aimlessly going to be scrolling on there and I want to set a timer of 5 minutes. It'll say Instagram is now unlocked for 5 minutes. You can return and use it now. And then if I click onto Instagram, you can see I've now got access to it, and this will lock me back out after 5 minutes. So I'm not saying you need to go as extreme as what I've done with the home screen and really trying to program that into my mind that when I pick up my phone aimlessly, kind of being prompted to only consume or open the apps that I've intentionally put there for a reason, right? But if you was wanting to use it just as a way to block Instagram and block other apps that you spend a ton of time on, it's a great way just to do that. And that's been super valuable for me. You can also unlock all of these as well. So if we go into Blank Space, the app itself, you can see that I've got all of my distractions locked at the moment, and you can simply unlock them, and then all of the apps that I've selected inside of here that I've decided to lock will be unlocked. So that's a pretty cool way of doing it as well. We can just lock everything and unlock it. So yeah, I mean, in terms of how you set this up, the thing is all done on widgets. So the whole kind of point here is only putting the apps that you want to use more consistently inside of here. For me, it's audiobooks, YouTube planning, reading, workout, food, calendar, and to-do list. Those are the only things that I really need my phone for, other than scrolling on social media and maybe banking and stuff like that. But you can just unlock those apps when you specifically need to do those. It's more so trying to reprogram my mind of I've opened my phone, what am I going on there to do? And I've literally listened to 2 audiobooks since I've done this, rather than going onto YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels and just scrolling mindlessly. And now when I go onto Instagram or YouTube Reels, I'm doing it with a purpose. Obviously I create content, so I'm a big believer that you still need to consume content if you want to create it. But now I'm doing it with a purpose, and I'm going to make another video on there and how I kind of document inspirations of videos and stuff as well. But this is a really cool concept that it's just now in a list format rather than apps. And I guarantee you've got hundreds and hundreds of apps on your phone that you never really use. So just having this and simplifying it has just eased my brain of what I'm actually doing on my phone. And if we just click on there, we'll see how that kind of works. It is in black and white. I don't know if the recording is going to be in black and white, but listening to Psycho Cybernetics at the moment while I'm training or doing cardio. Great book. YouTube planning, I won't go into that, but I've got it in a Trello board that goes into all of my videos. Then we've got Read, which is attached to Kindle. I'm reading this particular book at the minute, QBS. Then we've got Workout, which is linked to my workout app with all of my sessions in. Even that, I'm actually debating going back to like a notebook for logging my sessions, so I can just leave my phone at home in the morning when I go to train. Then you've got Calendar. This we need, obviously I need to know what's going on throughout my day. And then lastly, we've got a to-do list, which is just the Apple reminders. I like using Apple reminders, syncs to my laptop as well. And that's about it really. You can really program this in a way to have whatever apps you want. I'll just give a quick demo on how to set these up. So if we open up the blank space app, we come off of this one, you can see that we've got this home screen, and then all you basically need to do is add it as a widget. Messages inside of here, we can just search for the app, and then we've added messaging inside of there. And now we can even rename this if we wanted to. So let's just say text, just so we can see it. And then we've got text under messages. We can play around with that where we want it to show as well. So if we wanted that at the top now, if we go back to my home screen, you're gonna see that we've now got text, which is gonna open into my messages, which is pretty cool. And that's about it. Like, start saving more time, start taking your time back from these social media apps. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.